everyone, and welcome to the July edition of our monthly leadership podcast on Leading His Leaders. I'm your host, Avery Nesbitt. Hey, this month we're going to talk about something interesting. We're going to talk about influence and what you can do with your influence. All of us have influence with someone, and what you do with that influence that's what determines your level of leadership. And so there's three things that you can do with your influence, and they sound a lot like what we can do with money, because while they're different, they're treated very similarly. So we're going to take 2 minutes apiece and look at what you can do with your influence. Number one, you can spend it. Spending your influence is to use it for yourself. When you spend some of your own money, you spend it on something you want or something you need. Spending your influence is how you use your discretionary time. It's how you use your discretionary availability. It's how you flex your decision-making authority. How much time are you spending investing back into yourself? How much time are you spending looking for and putting yourself in situations that require you to grow? How much time are you spending becoming the best you that you can be? Are you reading? Are you learning? Are you growing? What are you doing to become the best you can? You have to spend some of your influence on you. Well, that's the warning. The warning here is not to spend all of your influence on yourself. If you spend all of your influence on yourself, that's how you become prideful. That's how you become conceited. Spending all of your influence on you will inevitably lead you to relational bankruptcy. Number two, you save it. Saving your influence is to intentionally withhold your voice, your opinion, until those around you have had time to express their true ideas. Just like you spend some money and save some, all great leaders know that when a leader gives an idea too early in a collaborative environment, the others tend to line up behind that idea. It can even set these sort of boundaries as to what other types of ideas will come forth from that point forward. Great leaders know that there is power in withholding their opinion until you've truly mined out all the creativity of those around you. How often are you willing to present a problem that you're trying to solve without injecting your own ideas? How free are those around you to present an idea that may be different than yours? These are true calling cards to determine whether you're overextending your own influence. Well, that's the warning. The warning here is not to become a silent or indecisive leader. You still have to lead. While withholding your voice is powerful, it is also strategically temporary. Number three, you can give it. One of the greatest things that you can do with your influence is to give it away. When we spend money, we gain possessions, we gain things. But once you find the true joy of giving, nothing else comes close. The hallmark of great leaders is that they are willing to give their influence away to the people around them. How often are you willing to invite someone else into your circle of friends? Give them an opportunity that they would have never been able to reach on their own. In meetings, call on the person whose idea may have been overlooked. Find ways that you can put others in situations where they can grow. Fight for the person who has the potential but maybe doesn't have the credentials. Giving your influence is loaning yourself. It's loaning your credibility to someone else who's still working on theirs. The warning here is not to give your influence to someone who you haven't really discovered their character. Loaning your influence to someone who's not ready can be detrimental to both the giver and the receiver. But that's it, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this session. Share it with your friends. Let everyone know that you're growing in your leadership and you want them to grow in theirs. Hopefully something you said today helps you as you're leading his leaders.